In breaking down Tennessee's 2013-14 men's basketball schedule today, the thing that really just jumped out to me was the road slate that's kind of been laid out for them with the release of the SEC portion of the schedule. The Vols will be facing Kentucky, Florida, Missouri, Alabama, and LSU all on the road this year, while only Missouri and Florida make return trips. Now, if any analyst sat down today and broke down the league as a whole, they would likely rank it as Kentucky on top with the return of Willie Cauley-Stein and Alex Poythress and their new freshmen coming in, including the Harrisons. Florida at number 2 with Patrick Young and Will Yeget and Casey Prather coming back, along with some nice freshmen there, including Chris Walker. There's some questions with Scotty Wilbekin, but that's another conversation. At number 3 would probably be Tennessee. At number 4 would be any combination of Alabama, LSU, and Missouri. And just to touch on them, Alabama was a little caught off guard with the transfer of Trevor Lacey this offseason, but still returns Trevor Relaford, Rodney Cooper, Levi Randolph, among others. And they also have a couple new additions that should make an impact this year. Missouri loses a ton, but brings back Jabari Brown and has an impact transfer coming in from Tulsa. And just a fair amount of talent. I think that they can still be in that top half of the league, even though they lose Phil Pressey, Alex Oriaki, among others, Lawrence Bowers. And then that leaves us with LSU, which brings back Johnny O'Bryant, a potential first-team all-league caliber player. He's probably right up there with Jarnell Stokes and Patrick Young and Willie Cauley-Stein as the top big men in the league. And the LSU also brings back Anthony Hickey, one of the quickest, most exciting point guards in the league. And they also have just a very nice core of guards around Hickey that makes them a really tough out in the league this year. So the point being, there's two ways to look at the league slate. You can say that Tennessee kind of got a raw deal with having to play all of these teams on the road. Or you can say, well, the NCAA tournament resume is now potentially padded with as many quality games as the league could afford them. The tournament selection committee absolutely weighs road games more heavily than probably anything else on the schedule. So to have those true road games, I just think it affords Tennessee a little more leeway with the rest of their schedule. Maybe if they drop a couple games in the non-conference portion of the schedule, or maybe lose a game that they shouldn't in league, having this amount of quality road games at their disposal can maybe ease the burden on some of those other games for the year. So I think all in all, it is a schedule, the SEC portion with the non-conference that's highlighted with games at Xavier and at Wichita State, and home games against NC State and Virginia, a possible top 25 team, and then the slate of games at the Battle for Atlantis. I think the makings are there for what could be a very nice schedule when it comes to trying to compile an NCAA tournament resume. So that's my 2 cents. If you'd like to weigh in, feel free to contact me at Quinn KNS on Twitter. So hope to hear from you. Thanks.